Hey everyone, welcome back to the course. In the last video, we added onto our PlayerPref manager script by adding data manipulation and save load methods. Now it's time to expand that script by creating some methods to help reset data. Let's jump into it. All right, so we're in the project now, and before we start scripting, I do want to give you a quick overview of the changes we're going to be making. So we're going to be making some methods for the reset int, reset float, reset string, reset all, and then we're going to be making some reset values method that we're going to just be using within the script. So with that said, let's go to our scripts folder and double click that PlayerPref manager. Once you're in the script, scroll all the way down. And I've already typed all the commands up just to save some time, so I will just be copy and pasting those, but we will be going over every single part of those scripts, so don't worry, I'm not just going to leave you in the dust. And the first method that we're going to be doing is this public void reset all data. What this is going to do, don't worry about these error codes for now, just comment them out, because we will be making those later. But this reset all data method is going to be assigned to the reset all button within our UI. So if we go back to our UI, this method is going to be in charge of this reset all button. I'm going to hop back in. And then we have this reset values, which is going to reset the internal counters and UI elements within this script. So we'll be able to see that all better when it comes together. But mainly what this is going to do is it's going to set our float, int counter, and string display to nothing. Then we have clear PlayerPrefs. This is going to clear the PlayerPref, so it's going to remove all those keys. Then this update UI method is going to update the UI to reflect the reset state. So what that means is after we reset all the values, we need to update the UI. Otherwise, the player is going to still see the older values, right? And then we just have a debug.log message that says all data has been reset. Now, after this method, we want to start making the methods for the int, float, and reset string. So let's go ahead and create those. So this reset int button will be the first button we'll go over. As always, I'm just going to hit control and then the / so I can comment out this whole line. So this reset int will be assigned to the reset int button. And you're probably thinking, well, what does that mean? Well, later in a future video, we're going to be going to the reset int button game object, scrolling down, and then there'll be this on click. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to do a plus sign. We're going to drag the canvas to this little box, and then we're going to select the reset int. That way, when someone hits the reset int button, then the on click event for that will be a method that is in a script attached to the canvas game object. So hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, that's fine. We're going to be going over that in a future video. So I'm going to hop back into our script. So our reset int button is going to be assigned to the reset int button. What this is going to do is it's going to assign the int counter to 0. When we want to reset the int, we are deleting the key, and then we're setting the key, basically making it again with the new value of the int counter, which should be 0. Then we're going to be saving the PlayerPref save so that the new value is updated. And then last but not least, we need to update the UI to reflect the changes. After the reset int button, we're going to be doing the reset float. Same thing as last time. I'm going to do control / on this update float UI because that'll be created in a future video. And similar to the reset int, we are setting the float counter to 0. We're deleting the key. We're making a new key with the new float counter value. Then we're saving it. And then later we're going to update the float UI to reflect the changes. Next is the reset string, and this looks familiar with what you've kind of seen in the past, and that is true. We could probably create a method to do this, but that's all right. It's a small script. Similar to the reset float and reset int, we will be deleting the key, setting the key, and saving the key. And then last but not least, we have the reset values. This is the first method that we saw earlier in the video. So this little guy right here that's currently commented out, we can probably uncomment that now because now that we actually have it in the script. Okay, go ahead and do a control S to save your script so that that little white dot goes away. Now, if you click back into your inspector, Unity should start compiling your script. Okay, after that's done compiling, if you're taking a break for the day, make sure to do a control S within your editor because you might be seeing this little asterisk next to your editor version. That means your project's not saved. So do a control S and that little asterisk has gone away. That's it for this video. Now that our reset methods are in place, in the next video, we'll add lifecycle-based UI updates and some handy utility methods. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, or comment down below your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.